Your favorite grocer in Valdosta, Georgia, Mr. B. How you doing today?
Hey, we're doing great.
You got the deals out there today, but now let's talk about the meat deals. And you got cases full. Pick 5 meat specials. How long you been doing that?
Hey, we've been doing for about 8 years now.
Tell me about that Pick 5. How many packages do you get it, and how much?
It's a Pick 5, which means that you get 5 packages that are with the special Pick 5 label on them for $17.88.
And folks are coming from all over to save this money. Now, is this just on beef or is it on pork too?
We've got a wide variety of merchandise that's in the Pick 5 category. We've got pork chops to ground beef to all kind of fresh and frozen meats, smoked neck bones, chicken, different fishes. A wide variety of merchandise in the Pick 5.
Well, this fits a lot of people's budget, and you want everybody to eat good. I know you do.
Yes, sir, we sure do. And one thing about the Pick 5, there's no limit on how many that you can get. Whatever fits your needs and your wallet.
And no matter how many kids you got, everybody's going to be fed good, ain't they?
They sure will be, especially when they get it from here.
Who you got with you?
Hayward, today we got Scott Griswold. He's our market manager that's responsible for keeping and maintaining all the fresh meat in the cases out here.
Scott, I'm just selling to people that know how to cut meat up and how to process meat and get it ready for the consumer. Is this stuff fresh every day?
Fresh every day. Yeah, we bring 3 trucks in a week. We have fresh food and we don't deal in frozen at all.
And you and Mr. B, y'all price it so families can eat well, don't you?
That's right, we do.
That's the truth about it. And listen, it's a pleasure being with y'all today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hayward.
Mr. B behind, we got a sign that says all items are priced at cost, 10% added at the register. Tell me about that.
Right. Hayward, what we are is a cost plus store. Merchandise comes in to us, we price it at the shelf price at the cost that it costs us when it comes in, and then we simply add 10% at the register whenever a person checks out.
So on the floor, it's wholesale price. That's what you paid for it. When you get to the register, you add straight across the board 10%, and that's all y'all make it on it.
That's the money we make to pay the expenses with.
Let me tell you this, folks, that's the way to buy groceries. Come.
That's the way we found to price them to really give a good deal to the customers.
Come try the prices, fill up a buggy full, let Mr. B price it out for you at the cash register, and you will save money, your family will eat better, you'll feel better. It's a great store. What days a week you open, Mr. B?
We're open 7 days a week, 8 to 8, Monday through Saturday, and 8 to 5 on Sunday.
Come see Mr. B's IGA, the place to buy groceries in Valdosta, Georgia. Having a great grocery store is what you're famous for, but it takes great people to keep things work good. Who you got with you?
Hayward, today we got Tim Johnson. He's our produce manager. He's been with us about 15 years now.
Tim, how do you keep this produce department looking so good? Do you do some buying from great people? Is that how you do it?
Yes, we buy from a company out of Atlanta, General Produce. They have good product. They always deliver on time, and they get us the products, and we put it on the shelf and out there to the people.
What's seasonal right now? What's everybody looking for right now?
Well, right now, what they're waiting on is some of the more local vegetables, like your squashes and your okras and your fresh peas and beans, and some of your traditional that we have around year-round. You know, your cabbage and your greens are always.
And they're coming in pretty quick too, aren't they?
Absolutely.
And you'll have them, Mr. B. You know that you've got to have this inventory of produce, don't you?
Yes, we move quite a bit of produce, good selling items, and we always keep it well stocked.
What about the pricing? Does this still qualify? Are you wholesaling the produce and then add your little bit of profit at cash register?
Yes, it does, Hayward. Everything in the store is at cost plus.
Cost plus. Mr. B sells it, what it costs him, get to the cash register, he adds 10%, and that way you save big.
Right, it gives you a low price on everything in the store every day.
Mr. B, we're out of time. Menu, we've done this many years. What you want to say to your customers out there?
Hayward, we'd just like to invite everybody to come shop with us. We've got a lot of people that have been with us for a long time that really know the grocery business. I think that with that amount of merchandise that we carry and the way that we price the merchandise, it'll be a good shopping experience for everybody. Would you like to invite everybody down to see what we're doing here?
Come check the prices, folks. I highly recommend Mr. B's. If you're within driving distance of Valdosta, Georgia, you'll save some money. Thank you, Mr. B.
Thank you, Hayward.
Mr. B's IGA, the place to buy groceries in Valdosta, Georgia.